Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Daily Native English.
Today, we're talking about something that's on every English learner's mind: how to really improve your speaking skills.
Honestly, there are so many ways out there, but we've narrowed it down to four that we think are super useful.
Yeah, and here's the thing: a lot of people practice speaking a lot, right? Like reading out loud or shadowing YouTube videos, but they still feel stuck. Like, the progress is so slow.
It's frustrating, and the reason is our brain loves patterns. It's wired to recognize and repeat them. So if you're using the same patterns over and over, your improvement can feel, well, flat.
That's why we're focusing on something a bit different today. We're sharing 4 mindsets and techniques that are simple, easy to practice, and honestly, they can make a big difference.
Right. These aren't about just practicing more. They're about practicing smarter. Let's dive in. First, forget dead phrases. All right, let's dive into the first mindset. Forget dead phrases. Now, Luna, what comes to your mind when you hear that?
Hmm, Probably those boring, overused expressions that everyone says without even thinking. Like, how are you? And I'm fine. They're just so empty.
It's like we've all hit autopilot when we talk. Don't get me wrong, they're polite and all, but they don't really spark anything, do they?
Nope, they don't. Think about it. If you ask someone, how are you? And they just say, I'm fine. Where do you even go from there? Conversation over, right?
Right. But here's the thing. These phrases don't have to be boring. You can give them a little personality. Like, instead of saying, I'm fine, try, I'm feeling great today. How about you? Suddenly, it feels more real.
Or, I'm feeling a bit sleepy, but coffee's keeping me alive. See? Now you're adding a little humor, a little personality. And guess what? That makes the other person want to keep talking.
Totally. Another one. If someone asks, how's your day? Instead of saying, it's okay, you could say, it's been a whirlwind, but I'm surviving. What about you? Boom, instant connection.
And honestly, people notice when you do this. It shows you're actually present in the conversation, not just throwing out canned responses. It's like you're giving your words some life.
So here's what you can do. Start small. Pick one phrase you use all the time, like, I'm fine. Then think of 3 fun, more interesting ways to say it. Practice them until they feel natural.
Love it. And don't overthink it. Just add a little detail or emotion, something unique to you. Like, I'm pretty good, but I've been binge watching Netflix all weekend. Suddenly, it's not just a response, it's a conversation starter.
Perfect example. So the next time you're about to use a dead phrase, ask yourself, how can I make this feel more me? That's how you take your speaking skills to the next level.
Absolutely. Forget dead phrases and watch your conversations come alive. Let's move on to mindset number 2.
Number 2, build a deeper lexicon. Moving on to mindset number 2, build a deeper lexicon. Now, Luna, tell me, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word lexicon?
Ooh, fancy. It's like your personal dictionary, right? The stash of words living in your brain that you pull from when speaking.
Exactly. And here's the thing. Most of us only tap into what I like to call the surface lexicon. Those 2,000-ish words we use for basic conversations.
You know what? Let's use this example again. The how are you? I'm fine. I mean, it's useful, but pretty basic.
Right. But if you want to truly shine when speaking English, you need to go deeper. That's where your deep lexicon comes in. The 5,000 to 7,000 words that let you sound more precise, more expressive, and, let's face it, more impressive.
Oh, absolutely. Let's talk about emotional words. Take happy, for example. You could say, I'm happy, and that's fine. But what if you said, I'm thrilled or I'm over the moon? Suddenly, your emotions feel bigger, more vivid.
Totally. It's like painting a picture with your words. Here's a quick story. I once told someone I was content with a situation instead of happy, and they immediately picked up on the nuance. They said, "Oh, so you're not thrilled, just okay with it." See how the word choice shifted the tone completely?
Wow, that's a great example. And it's true. When you use richer words, people don't just hear you, they feel what you're saying.
So how can you start building this deeper lexicon? We have a fresh idea for you. Create a word depth map. Every week, take 5 basic words you use all the time, like nice or good, and find synonyms that add shades of meaning.
Oh, I love this. So instead of nice, you might use admirable, delicate, desirable, befitting, or attractive. And then practice them in real sentences. For example, that's a desirable opportunity, or her voice has a delicate tone.
And here's a fun challenge for you all. Take the word happy and come up with as many synonyms as you can. Think about different intensities like content, pleased, ecstatic, or elated. Each one brings a slightly different flavor.
Ooh, I'll throw in a few. How about cheerful, joyful, overjoyed, or even euphoric? See how these words can really elevate your English?
Perfect. So guys, take this challenge seriously. Start training your brain to dig deeper and use words that add life to your conversations. You'll be amazed at how quickly your speaking improves.
And don't forget, share your happy synonyms with us in the comments. We'd love to see how creative you can get.
Great idea. All right, ready for mindset number 3? Let's go. Number 3, the 3x5 English sprint. All right, now it's time for mindset number 3, the 3x5 English sprint. Luna, want to explain what a sprint is?
Sure, a sprint is something quick and focused. It's all about short bursts of effort. And in this case, the 3x5 sprint is called that because it only takes 15 minutes, 3 steps, 5 minutes each.
This method is like a workout for your brain. Here's how it works. Step 1. Spend 5 minutes watching a short video of someone talking about a topic you like. It could be anything, a travel vlog, a recipe tutorial, or even an English lesson.
Step 2. Turn off the video and spend 5 minutes writing down what you remember. And here's a tip. Use bulleted or numbered lists to organize your thoughts. For example, if the video is about how to bake cookies, you might write 1. Preheat the oven. 2. Mix the ingredients. 3. Shape the dough. This helps you focus on key points and improves your memory.
Yes. And then comes the final step. Spend 5 minutes speaking. Try to retell the video out loud, covering as much as you can remember. The goal here is to speak without looking at your notes, but don't stress if you forget some parts. Just keep talking and see how much you can recall.
And here's the beauty of this method. It's active. You're not just passively watching or listening, you're processing, organizing, and then producing language. That's what helps you internalize the words and phrases faster.
Right. Plus, it's all in bite-sized chunks. You're practicing listening, writing, and speaking all within 15 minutes. That's why it's so effective. It's like a power workout for your English skills.
And because it's short, it's easy to fit into your day. You could do it during a coffee break, or even while waiting for your laundry to finish.
So guys, give the 3x5 sprint a try. Pick a video today and go through the steps. Let us know how it works for you.
And don't forget, choose videos that you enjoy. Learning English should feel fun, not like a chore.
Number 4, take pauses before speaking. Let's dive into our final mindset for today. Take pauses before speaking. The power of silence.
Oh, I love this one. You know, Noah, I think people often see pauses as mistakes. Like, oops, I forgot what to say.
Right? But pauses are not mistakes. They're tools. They can add clarity and impact to what you're saying.
Think about music. What makes a melody memorable isn't just the notes, it's the silence between them.
And it's the same with speaking. A pause gives your listener time to process your words. It's like saying, hey, this part is important. Let it sink in.
Let's take it up a notch. Think of great speakers. You've seen them, right? They're not rushing through their words. They're pausing, letting the audience cheer or react, then continuing. It's so impactful.
And they don't read from a script like a robot. They talk to the audience, pause to connect, and then keep going. It's all intentional.
So, let's give our audience an action tip. Try recording yourself reading a short script. Focus on pausing at commas, full stops, and even after important phrases.
And once you're comfortable with that, bring it into your conversations. Start small. Pause after a question or before you make a key point.
Oh, and here's a fun challenge. Watch a speech from someone you admire. Count how many times they pause. You'll notice it's a lot more than you think.
This is such a game changer. Pauses make you sound thoughtful, confident, and in control of your words.
So true. Speaking isn't just about filling the air with words. It's about creating a rhythm that people want to listen to.
Well said, Luna. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today. Try out these 4 techniques and let us know how they're working for you.
And remember, it's not about practicing harder. It's about practicing smarter. See you next time.
Bye for now.